The lower house of the legislature holds and controls the nation's purse, and government agencies under the executive can be at their mercy if Solons and the committee decide to play hardball, much like how today's hearing turned out when the PCOO's pitch for next year's funds hit a furious snag as Solons from the panel and an undersecretary of the department took turns playing the blame game, as summed up in this report from PTV's Daniel Manalastas.
The House Committee on Appropriations suspended for the meantime the hearing on Presidential Communications Operations Office budget for next year. This after lawmakers from the Makabayan bloc cried foul over red tagging allegations by some PCOO officials. ACT Teachers Representative Franz Castro presented each social media post that labeled all of them as involved in terrorism.
Can you imagine that, Mr. Sen? Kami daw ang nag-uutos sa mga NPA na gumawa ng mga ofensiba nila. Isang malaking akusasyon yan. At tinatawag kaming terorista. We cannot deny that.
The PCOO official they are pertaining to is Undersecretary Lorraine Badoy, and they want her to resign and take down her post as well. Badoy meanwhile refuses to resign and maintain her stand as she claimed that there are bases for it.
There's no way on heaven and earth that I am going to take down a post where I say what is the truth and when I am doing my job. Me resign, maybe they should resign. Kilala ko na naman yung mga yan. They did that for media mileage. Okay? For a lot of reasons. That's where they get their funding. Diba? That's where they get their time to embarrass government.
Badoy calls it unfair to stall the PCOO budget just because of the red tagging issue. Communications Secretary Martin Andanar meanwhile believes that in any case, PCOO's budget is essential as Filipinos need accurate information, especially in time of crisis.
That is her own post on her page, and that is not to affect, also should not affect the rest of the Presidential Communications Operations Office budget, including the agency's budget, because these agencies, these monies is for the executive branch. This is for the PCOO to be able to disseminate information, especially now during the time of the pandemic. I cannot imagine not having any budget to help the national government.
Andanar also assured the PCOO will further boost its programs to our fellow men in giving timely and accurate information. Daniel Manalastas for the Nation.